Nah. Nah.
Is your asshole itch?
No.
Get your ass up.
Okay.
Welcome to the I Regret Nothing podcast.
I Regret Nothing podcast.
Sweet.
With Mike J and Pedro.
I regret nothing.
I regret nothing.
We regret nothing.
I regret everything. Everything I've ever done.
Happy fucking birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, guys. I didn't know it was my birthday.
Well, with
It is now.
fucking Two-Face jacket you got on right there. That's some that's some real Batman shit you got going on.
Pimp boy.
Yeah, I'm
no.
in the next movie.
No, it's Postal 2's birthday, Matt. It's the same age as you,
Oh, boy.
19. You're both supple.
Yeah.
You're both supple and 19 years old.
I can
It's been a long
barely
road.
legal.
You're barely legal in Japan, not here.
So
Oh,
they
boy.
say.
Well,
Oh,
I
boy.
guess you're legal for some things. You just can't drink.
I can never drink.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been a long 19 years, guys, and just want to thank everybody that still plays our game.
Yeah.
It means something
You guys
to
still
me.
play it, so we still update it.
Yeah, we
It's
got an
fair, I
update coming out
guess.
soon. We got an
Ooh.
actual update for Postal 2 coming out soon. I don't know if you guys know that. We're incorporating the X patch into Postal 2, and the guy that made the X patch is doing it. So if you haven't had a chance to check out the X patch on Workshop, then you're not going to need to. You're going to be able to update the base game, and then I'm hoping after that he can incorporate Nick's co-op, and then we can have co-op built into the base game.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people have been asking about it, so you'll get it officially.
So it's like two things this year. It's the 19th birthday of Postal 2, 19th anniv, and the 25th anniversary of Postal 1? Shit.
I should know.
Yeah, you'd think you should. So yeah, big year. Postal 4 coming out 7 days. 420, motherfucker. Yeah. I'm sure everybody watching this live already owns Postal 4. Got it during early access. Thank you
think,
very much.
A lot of people are waiting the 1.0 release to actually play it, but they already own the game. Like, I've seen a few people doing that.
Yeah, no. I agree with you there. I'm just saying that most people that are actually listening to us live
Oh, yeah.
are owners of Postal 4.
Oh, yeah.
Fair warning for people that haven't played it yet. It's still going to be janky when it comes out of early access. That's just the American way. That's just the video game way these days, actually.
The
I'd say
postal
that's-
way.
I'll say that's just the Polish way, and I'm referring to
Hey.
CD Projekt and Cyberpunk. So,
You can even say it's a Portuguese way. We also do things like that.
yeah, so it's the human way.
It's a human way.
Yeah. So,
Humans make mistakes.
So yeah, Postal 4 coming out of early access on 420. It's in a lot better shape than it used to be, and I think we're going to try to prove that to you by including the original build of Postal 4 on a separate Steam branch.
Oh, yeah.
And if you
Fat Kid
guys,
Productions has
fun.
been asking about that. So,
Yeah.
yeah, he will get that.
Crankenwagon in the chat, he's asking, will 1.0 have another major optimization push? Yes, there is a bunch of optimization stuff being done in the background right now, but that's an ongoing effort. It's still not going to be some amazing thing that's going to make this work on your toaster. It's just not going to happen. But we are bringing on a console porting house soon to work on optimization exclusively for a couple of months. So within 2 months of 1.0 coming out or so, maybe a little longer, there will be a real optimization pass on the game, not some bullshit that running with scissors does. Because we suck. We're terrible. We release trash.
Hey, at least we tried, okay? Everybody tried, okay? So
We do some good trash.
it's not a lack of wanting to do it. It's more of a lack of being able to do
Right,
it.
yeah.
Okay?
It's not that we
Yeah.
suck at releasing things. We do release them. We just release them in a shitty state.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's it.
And it's I've said this before, it's one of our charms, right? Like Civi has a serious problem with our games being as nice looking as they are. Okay? And
Wants
he
it to look
likes
more like shit.
Yeah, he wants them to look like shit. And they don't. And so his final video is coming out. It's coming out, I think, just about in time for the 20th. So he finally got to battle with me. He finally got to
Battle with Vince.
battle with Vince. Yeah, and he
With
got
El
to play as
Playo.
himself. He got to play as himself. So you guys are going to see that final Civi video coming out soon in the next few days. And you might see some reviews of this game on some of your favorite sites. And if they trash it, that's cool too.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
all part
when
of the game.
Postal 2 was reviewed 19 years ago, it was the same shit. So
Yeah. In
Oh, yeah.
fact, the guy that gave the game its first 0 for Computer Gaming World, his name's Robert Coffey. He's doing an interview for the documentary soon.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I was going to tag him in a post today because I was going to say, happy birthday, Postal 2, 19th anniversary, blah, blah, blah. Shouts outs to Robert Coffey for comparing us to boxed syphilis.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
In case you guys never saw that review, I do have an image of it somewhere. I don't know where it is. I should have pulled it up for this particular podcast. But in the Computer Gaming World 0 out of 10 review that he gave us back in 2003, the quote was, "Until they package syphilis, Postal 2 is the worst product ever foisted upon the consumer."
Perfect.
So, I mean, I'm not sure packaged syphilis would have as long of a shelf life as Postal 2's had.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
joke's on you, Robert Coffey, because we're still here.
The package
yeah.
syphilis is still there.
Yeah, and we're bigger and better than ever. So,
Mhm.
no, it's cool, man. It's cool that he didn't love the game. People don't need to like our shit. What I have a problem with is him being the guy that reviewed it for Computer Gaming World. That said, a 0 out of 10 is an epic score. Giving us a
Yeah.
3, that's really shitting on us. Giving us a 0 is shitting on yourself.
Mhm.
That's true. That's a good perspective, actually.
Yeah, and that's like it's like purely a review coming from someone who's never made a game, right? Like, this is just trash. I don't want my kids playing this, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, it still was a lot of hard work that went into it, and it's clearly better than a 0. Is it as
That's
good
true.
as a 95% on Steam? Absolutely not.
But on Steam, yeah, I mean, Postal 2 has some of like the best reviews. So
I know. It's some of the best reviews
Yeah.
that's from a non-Steam game, a non-Valve game.
yep.
Yeah. All by our reviewers right now.
Yeah. So anybody that's bought Postal 2 in the past, you have syphilis, man. Thank you. Thank you for endangering your health. So anyway, back to Postal 4. We don't need to talk about boxed syphilis right now. Postal 4, we released the 0.9 patch a couple of weeks ago. The press has the game. It's ready to go. I mean, that's 2.5 years. That's almost 2.5 years to the day.
That's right.
That's
And we
2.5
we
years in
still-
early access. That means it was in development for at least another year before that. No need to get into the
Yeah.
specifics. But yeah, it's been a long process of getting the game to where it's at. Is it everything we ever wanted? No, it's not. Just like any art, art's never actually
Eventually.
done. Yeah, maybe. I
and
mean,
we
there's
still have
there's
some updates coming.
yeah, there's major
after
things missing, right? Like
1.0.
we ideally don't want zap zones, but we have them currently. So there are little load zones, but we'd like to get rid of them, but first we'd like to get them back down to a reasonable loading time. They've kind of gotten out of control. So we're gonna take care of that. And then hopefully after the porting guys have taken a look at it, maybe we'll be able to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. It's possible
We'll
not.
see. Maybe also with
Unreal
Engine
5.
5.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
going to try to update the engine at some point here soon. And if it's not too much work, then, Postal 4 is going to be an Unreal 5 game, baby.
And for those who don't know, you can already play as Rick Hunter and Corey Cruz in the current
Yep.
build. Okay,
Yeah,
don't forget that you can.
I should
access
have
that.
had the moving text on this podcast like I had 2.5 years ago that said, stop asking about Rick Hunter. I've seen a little bit of heat online, people saying, oh, you lied to us. You knew this whole time. And it's like, this is not some fucking Marvel secret that we've been holding on to for 2.5 years. Rick was gone, okay? Like, we had no way of contacting him. And I told you, we didn't really want to use Corey, not because we didn't like him. I love Corey. He's a good friend of mine. But, we didn't want our new big release to be instantly associated with Postal 3. So, we got John.
Yeah,
And we're happy with it.
For those listening to this, keep in mind, for example, when Mike told me about Corey for the first time, I thought, okay, that's a joke. When he told me about Rick, I thought, okay, that's really a joke. So yeah, we didn't know that until far into the project. Don't expect us to say.
I mean, not
totally
just far
lied
into
to
the
you
project,
this time.
like a couple of months ago.
Yeah, that came like really fast. Yeah.
Like he came out of the woodwork, said what up, and I was like, hey, you interested in recording one line for the end of the game? Be Dude Senior. And he was like, sure. And I was like, you interested in recording the whole script and being an alternative dude? And he was like, sure. So I raced over there and I had him record it all before he disappears again.
Yeah. Fun stuff.
Yeah, some people I saw on Discord and online that they thought we are using like some like old like voice like audio files, but no, it's actually like he came and recorded all the lines for Postal 4.
Yeah, yeah. It's all new stuff. Everything about it. We didn't use any of the old stuff that he recorded before Postal 4 came out. It's all new stuff. If you haven't touched Postal 4 because Rick Hunter's not in it, it's time. He's in it.
Boom.
It's time now. Sorry about those Windows noises, bros. My fucking Creative Cloud decided to update right in the middle of this podcast.
I didn't hear anything.
Well, you wouldn't
Yeah, you didn't hear
but
anything.
the podcast will hear it.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Fuck shit balls.
When Postal 4 finally works on the RWS Switch dev kit at 360p and 25 frames per second with horrible frame pacing and handheld mode, RWS, it's free real estate. Odds are we're probably not going to do Postal 4 for Switch. And there's a bigger reason than it would be hard pressed to get it working. It's that our games can't be sold in the Nintendo store in Europe. The eShop in Europe has Postal banned because it's banned in Germany, and Nintendo of Europe is based in Germany, so they can't sell our games. So, spending money on a Switch port is going to be exclusively for the North American territory, which is a huge waste of money. So we're going to do it for PlayStation for sure, and we're going to try to get Microsoft to approve it too. So,
and if you cannot run it on Switch, just run it on Steam Deck. If you can get a Steam
why
Deck.
the fuck would you have a Switch anyway? Get yourself a Steam Deck. I know they're a little bit hard to get, but
Q3.
you should try harder.
Yeah, try harder.
Is Brain Damage coming out in May or June? You're going to have to ask Hyperstrange, but I believe they'll be announcing relatively soon.
Very soon.
Yeah.
But yes, it'll be released in one of those months. So,
and you guys should really look forward to it. It's fun as fuck. So fun.
Yeah. We've got the new demo now. That's pretty much close to what's going to be released, and it's fucking tits. It's fucking tits. I don't want to toot their horn, but it's better than what we make.
It's very good. Yeah.
It's a different style game. Obviously, you can't compare.
Yeah, it's very different.
Can't compare the two dev styles, but they're better than us. Let's be honest.
We should merge.
Yeah, they're better. They're better than CD Projekt. Let's be honest.
Running with Hyperstrange. That will be our merge.
Hyper Scissors.
Hyper Scissors.
Hyper Scissors.
Yeah.
Hyper Scissors.
Anyway, that's enough Postal news for now. Again, if you don't own Postal 4, go fucking buy it. And if you have friends that don't own it, buy it for them.
Yep.
Are we doing a sale? Is it on sale again on Steam? I
It was
haven't
on sale last week, but it will be on sale when it launches
On
All right,
420.
cool.
on 420. Postal 4, 420. Postal 420. Smoke a bowl, play the game.
Damn right.
So in other Rockstar news, they're remaking another couple of games.
Hey. This one's special, okay?
Oh,
I-
here we go again.
Okay, no. For good reasons this time, okay? Because it's not Grove Street Games doing it. It's fucking Remedy doing
Oh,
the
yeah.
Max Payne remakes, okay? 1 and 2. I'm very hyped about that.
So hype.
I don't think there's a way for them to fuck up this time.
I think
don't
I'm
think-
looking. I think I'm more looking forward to the Alan Wake remake.
Well, it's gonna be a
Yes,
sequel.
Sequel. The
Yeah,
remaster's
well, me too,
already
yeah.
out, right? They already remastered
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
really want to play it again. I want to play a new
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, it's coming out I think in a year or two. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. But like Remedy, they didn't make a bad game yet. All their shit is great. Like Control was very good also, and Quantum Break, it's all right. It's decent. Yeah.
Cool.
But,
So
yeah, Max
if you
Payne.
like Bullet Time and Max Payne, I actually don't
Postal.
think I played Max Payne all the way through. I don't think I did it.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, well, it will be a good time. I mean, I'm not sure how the remaster will be like, but at least the originals are very good, even to this day.
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean, the first game had the best atmosphere, but it didn't age that well graphically. The
Yeah,
second one,
obviously,
I
yeah.
guess it's still very playable these days.
Mm.
If you haven't played the second one, try it.
And
No, I'll,
3 also
I'll
is very good.
probably wait
Yeah.
for the remakes.
All right, that's
If I
fair.
know they're coming, why would I play that old shit?
But just don't watch the Mark Wahlberg movie. The Max Payne
Yeah,
Mark Wahlberg movie.
That's
is-
like
it's not good.
that's like a statement on life. Don't watch the Mark Wahlberg movie, and I mean that in general, like all Mark Wahlberg movies, except Departed. Departed's pretty good.
just
Except
like
Marky
the
Mark.
Halo TV series. Don't watch that bull crap.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
I don't have CBS All Access, and I don't plan on it. Or is it NBC? I don't even know.
You'd be better off just fucking watch a let's play of the Halo games. It will. I mean, it will make more sense than watching that shit
I'm not gonna
at
do it.
this point.
I've never
Yeah,
played
you
Halo,
should.
so why the fuck would I watch the show?
No reason.
All right,
No
we're
reason
going
to do that
into
shit.
our first bit. Comments from cunts, everybody.
Comments from cunts.
What will it be?
Pedro Santos saying, Kat Dennings is the hottest woman alive. Let me preface this with fuck Pedro Santos. Number one. Number two, Kat Dennings is not the hottest woman alive. And number three, this was originally our comments from cunts from our April Fool's edition that never happened.
I'm sorry, but that Pedro Santos guy is a very wise man. Okay.
So wise.
He's a very wise man. I don't know that guy, but he's very down to earth. He couldn't have said a bigger truth than that. Okay. I don't know.
alternative facts, Pedro. Those are alternative
No.
facts.
I'm sorry. You don't even have a foreskin. You shouldn't.
You know
have
what? Crank and
any
Wagon.
opinions about
Crank and
him.
Wagon has a good point. Kat Dennings is a woman alive. That's true. That is for sure.
He's a woman alive, and she's the hottest alive. Okay.
No, that's very stupid. Very
No,
stupid.
that's very true, man. Don't even say anything bad about Kat Dennings, okay? Don't even.
I'm not
dare.
saying anything bad. I'm just saying that you're stupid and she's not the hottest woman alive.
No, she is the hottest woman alive. Keep Kat's name out of your fucking mouth.
Well, how about you keep your fucking dog quiet, you piece of shit?
No, he's angry at that. He's angry at because he agrees with me.
Oh, that's cool. You and your
that
dog.
Pedro
You and your
guy as
dog like
well.
the same type of woman.
Yeah.
That's
We like
quality
kind of
content. Pedro Santos. For those that don't know, Pedro Santos is this hooded fuck that's co-hosting this podcast with me right here, and he thinks that Kat Dennings is the hottest woman alive. That is irrefutably false. Okay.
All right. Let's agree and disagree.
I'll be honest. Every one of the actors in Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar, is hotter than Kat Dennings. Swayze in drag, Wesley Snipes in drag, John Leguizamo in drag is hotter than Kat Dennings.
How dare you?
How dare me?
How dare you, man? Are you? Look, my dog is angry. Now you got my dog angry.
You got your dog angry because you're yelling about stupid shit.
No, I am absolutely not.
Oh my
Pedro
god.
watches
I'll stick to
WandaVision.
I'll
He
stick
watches
to my
WandaVision on repeat.
He doesn't even
Which
watch
is
the
a
whole
fact, by
show.
the
He
way,
just
sir.
watches individual scenes.
It's a fact. I watch compilations, or as I like to call
Hey,
them,
I like that idea.
compilations.
Cat silencer, but you put Kat Dennings on the end of the gun and you shoot bullets through her.
I still have that idea for Denim Cat,
Oh,
the pet of Denim Man.
Cat
Keep in
Denning.
mind.
Cat Denning,
Cat
man.
Denning.
Oh,
Cat Denning,
man.
man.
You're sad.
Nah.
Dying Light 2 will get a new Game Plus mode later this month. I don't know what that means.
Oh yeah, it's yeah.
When you finish the game, you can play the game again from the beginning, but you keep all the loot from your first playthrough. Like you keep all your upgrades, all your loot, so you come in the game already boosted to the max, and I guess you can level up on top of that. Pretty much.
Real quick, stop spamming the chat with the same question over and over again. But yes, the red overlay on Rampage challenges is going to change.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Brainy Tester, for asking us
It's a work in
Even the
thousand
icons.
times. Yeah, everything's going to change about it.
Yeah, that's a work
Yeah.
in progress. But yeah,
Yeah,
but
everything is work in progress. Yeah.
the Dying Light thing, yeah, it's absolutely awesome. I haven't played it in a while, but I've been waiting for some content, and yeah, they are going to deliver it, which is great.
Yeah.
nice
If they do
guys.
anything like the first game, it's going to be great. Like supporting the game for a few years, keeping adding like new features, new content, and like hot fixes. It should be pretty good.
They are giving it
500
5
hours
years.
of content, buds.
I know.
500, and they will add
They're gonna-
even more.
Yeah, well, good for them.
At least more diverse, I hope.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
Someone just said add the yellow filter to Mexico. I don't even know what that means.
That's in Breaking Bad. Every time there's a scene in Breaking Bad, everything is like sepia tone. Everything becomes orange.
No,
So it's
I
not
think
yellow.
I think it's
Well,
a
it's the-
typical
it's a bit yellow,
American
yeah.
movie in Mexico, which has that
Yeah.
filter to make it look hotter. I think
Yeah,
that's
a lot of
the
movies do
first
that.
How about just grainier? How about we add that Postal 3 trailer grain to the game
Yeah.
and
Oh my
lots of
God.
whip cracking sounds
and beans with sombreros.
and jump scares. Lots of jump
Yeah.
scares.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think that would be solid.
Arriba.
I don't know. Write that down, Pedro.
Sure.
Write it down
mean,
on your book
fucking-
of ideas.
Yeah.
My book of
Yeah, it's a
crappy
common
but
thing
so funny ideas.
to have this like orange, like sepia tone every time they go to Mexico in like movies, or like Breaking Bad did it a lot. Like almost one season is entirely like orange.
I'm not sure. If
I did
that's
see
going to
Breaking
work
Bad,
with the
but-
skybox system we have.
Yeah. Oh, Better Call Saul is coming out.
Are we trying to
next month.
say that Mexico has cheap film? Is that the joke? I'm not. I don't. I
Yeah.
don't get it.
It's that idea that Mexico has this orange tint to it. In real
Everywhere,
life, so
like
they-
when you cross the border, all of a sudden you can't see. Is that like the
Yes.
cartel? The
Yeah.
cartel is
Yes.
fucking with your eyes.
it's the
It's like
Forza
100 years
Horizon 5
ago.
fog.
People would see in black and white in the past.
Omar Hassan wants me to try the Postal Dude voice. Only my
Let's make
weapon
a-
understands me. I
Make a Mike J
That's a lot
voice
of crap.
pack.
I regret nothing.
Oh my god, it's Larry.
No. That was actually the voice I just did was the Postal 3 Grindhouse trailer.
Oh
It was
yeah.
the
I
Postal
remember that.
3 will give the audience what it wants.
Rated W for what the fuck
Rated
were they thinking?
W for what the fuck were they thinking?
There you go.
Yeah.
Still got it.
I do, and I actually just did that voice for something in Brain Damaged. I just did some recordings for Brain Damaged,
Mm.
and we do have one more voice pack coming to Postal 4, guys, and it's not Pedro's dog.
It's a Gary Coleman pack.
No, we have put the Gary Coleman voices to rest. Paradise Lost was the final time.
final.
Probably going to be Zach Ward, man.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
Big announcement.
Zach Ward Postal Dude voice choice.
Oh shit. We just announced it?
I guess. I mean, people have been asking for it. It's not like who cares about that. That doesn't need to be some fucking major thing.
There you go, guys.
Hey guys,
Well,
the
I
guy
mean,
that was
people-
the guy that was in the movie that failed is gonna voice the Postal Dude.
Yeah, but
I
people
mean-
have been asking about him.
I
Yeah,
know.
actually.
people want another one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, Zach Ward. No joke. No
Yeah.
April Fools.
And he said to me, he was like, what? Well, like, do you want me to do a voice like this? And I was like, no, no, it's not you playing the Postal Dude. It's you playing movie Postal Dude, which was just your natural voice. And he's like, yeah, you're right. I said, so that's it. You don't have to even act. You just got to read the lines, man.
Be yourself.
And yeah,
That's what people
obviously,
want.
if we're gonna have a Zach Dude voice pack, we're gonna have a Zach Dude skin. Sure. Remember, we're
He's,
gonna have co-op, and we're hoping for up to 4-player co-op. So at some point, you and your 3 friends that you don't have yet will be able to play a game of Postal 4 with Corey Dude, Rick Dude, John St. John Dude, and Zach Dude.
4 dudes, 1 cup.
I do want a Postal Girl, you know? I think that would be cool. But it has
Yeah.
to be the right voice. We have to find the right female voice for that.
Your wife.
No. My wife did an okay job at Cunny, but it really requires a lot of coaxing to get a performance out of her. Like, she's super animated and loud and in everybody's face, and she loves doing karaoke. She loves getting on the mic and singing and screaming. And then I'm like, okay, here's the microphone to do the script. And then she's like, hi, kids, I'm Cunny. And I'm like,
Wow.
no, that's not going to work for me, man. You're going to have to yell. And she did a pretty good job, but getting the pardon my queef line out of her was particularly hard, because we get to that line and she's like, oh, I'm not recording that. I was like, yeah, you are. I was like, don't be a fucking Gary Coleman and just say the line. And she was just like, pardon my queef. And I was like, no. You gotta say it more like, pardon my queef. So she did it. And then I remember I sent it off, and then I got it back with the little fart before it, and I played it for her, and she just was like, oh my God.
But Pedro will bring Kat Dennings to do the lines.
Oh yeah.
No, he just
That
wants
will
Kat
be a-
Dennings to queef on him.
Yeah. Sit on my face and
He
queef.
can put a little
What?
straw in his mouth and be like,
Yeah. He like keeps it in a jar and sells it online in
yeah,
Portugal.
he says Kat Dennings queef packs.
Yum. Yeah, I would pay for that content. DLC. Day one.
DLC.
Day one DLC.
DLC.
GOG is returning its roots to good old games. Does that mean it's not going to sell new games anymore?
It will, but it will also focus on old games.
That is where it started. One of the reasons GOG was like one of our big supporters for many years is because they were the first big digital distribution platform to take on Postal 2, because they were doing tons of old product.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had all the balls and they did it. They helped us.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. You know, they sell Postal 4, they sell Postal 2, they're going to sell Postal Brain Damaged. I realize people like their shit, so good for them. I mean,
They
it's got
sell
to be
Redux as well.
what?
They sell Redux.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's got to be tough to compete in a market against Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing they have going for them is that I think if on GOG you can combine all your libraries in GOG, like in one thing, and so you could put your Steam games on GOG. And I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean everyone is on Steam, so even Epic has more people than GOG, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but that's simply because you have to use the Epic launcher to play Fortnite.
Right.
Yep.
If you
Pretty
didn't
much,
need the
yeah.
Epic launcher to play Fortnite and they didn't give away AAA games left and right, nobody would have Epic Game Store.
Games that
Yeah.
people don't even play.
But
by the way,
Postal 4 will be on Epic Game Store. It is official.
Yep.
That's official too.
but
Probably
it's not an exclusive.
that's probably news, but it is going to be on the Epic Store. It's going to be on the Epic Game Store. It's going to be on the Microsoft Windows Store, which hopefully means it will be on Xbox, but one does not equal the other. You still need to get approved. So, you know, here soon, you'll be able to get Postal 4 everywhere. You probably won't be able to get it on the Rockstar launcher, but that would
Yeah,
be
probably
cool,
not.
though.
Or Origin. Do people still use Origin now?
I don't know.
I think Ubisoft and EA, they are moving away from their own launcher because no one wants to use them.
No,
so they are
nobody-
putting all their games.
Nobody wants to
on
fucking use
Steam.
it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to rant on this again. I got the fucking new Watch Dogs for PC, played it for a while, and it said you could transfer your saves. So then I bought it for my PlayStation 5, or maybe it was for my Xbox. And yeah, you can't transfer your saves between the PC and the console. You can only transfer your saves between an older Xbox and a newer Xbox.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I'm not
but it's
surprised.
through Origin. It's directly through Origin. It's not like it's transferring between your Xboxes. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, because I guess it's
you
using the
know.
cloud and on like Origin, but yeah, it makes no sense. Yeah.
But
It's
but-
fucking
yeah,
Ubisoft.
But as a developer that's having problems with saves right now, I guess I
Yeah.
can understand, because if you don't know, I'll tell you now. If you have Postal 4 saves that you've been collecting during early access, you ain't going to be able to use them once the game's out of early access. So sorry about that. You're going to have to start all over. But that's not really a big problem because the game lets you start on any day. Actually, is that going to be in the final build? Are we removing that?
That is going to be on the final
Yeah.
build, and
All right.
I think so.
there will be loadouts and difficulty fucking options. So you can choose the day, you can choose which items you start with, and
The voice you start with.
and the
Yeah,
difficulty.
I don't love that the voice is buried right now. I said that the other day, that it needs to be a little more front-facing when you start the game. You shouldn't have to hit game options to do it. It should just be like, I am starting Monday, and then it should be like, who do you want to voice the dude?
Yeah, you should have a pop-up on your screen. Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
pick
But
between Rick,
for us, it means obvious, but for like
John.
some random people.
Corey, or Zach.
or Zach.
Or
Happy
Mike
Zach.
J.
That's what it is. Everybody sounds like this. And then Zach.
It's going to be such a contrast. I mean, John St. John is a bit more cheery
Yeah,
than
yeah, yeah.
the other two.
Well, and that's kind of my
in a way.
problem with playing the game with Rick or Corey, is that it just sounds off to me after the last couple of years. I'm sure if I put in a John St. John pack into Postal 2, I'd be like, these lines sound wrong. But when we put in a Rick and Corey pack into Postal 4, and I'm hearing the same lines I've heard for 2.5 years, but said by these radio announcers, I'm like, these sound wrong.
Yeah,
it's,
true. It's
we
the
are
same for
so
me.
used to
Yeah.
it. I'm personally so used to it. Like,
But I think
even the first lines, I'm like, wow, look at the size of that thing. And then I
Yeah.
switch to Corey. It's like, wow, look at the size of that thing. It's like a big
Yeah,
contrast.
for me it's weird. Yeah, but I think people will have more appreciation for John St. John now
yeah.
that we have more
Wow.
voices.
But they are all three very talented.
Crank and
they-
Wagon wants to know, was the script made for John St. John? No, it was not tailored for John St. John. That said, he took lines in the game and sort of made them his own, right? Like when he said like "fly my pretties fly," it wasn't intended to be said like he said it. He just saw the line and knew what it was referring to, so he said it, like that.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to do a cheap plug and say that our soundtrack is on YouTube and Steam right now. And at the end, you got a bonus track with a bunch of outtakes from all three dudes and Vince.
Unfortunately, the outtakes from Rick are very limited and Corey too, because both of them, they stop recording in between cuts. Whereas John, I told him very specifically, just keep it running, send me the big thing. And
Send me the Will Wheatons.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, if you've been waiting for the original soundtrack, it's on Steam and YouTube. And in 7 days, it will also be on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, anywhere you stream music, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, Pandora, TikTok.
MySpace.
Now we're going to go into our next bit. This is our fantastic fucking fan art.
Fart. Fantastic fucking fan art. Brought to you by Mike J's Bidets. A clean ass is a happy ass.
This little piece of art here was not sent in by Rick Hunter.
Not? I mean,
I think that the guy that drew this has an insatiable love for Kat Dennings.
Oh yeah.
This looks like somebody drew this while they were jerking off to WandaVision.
yeah, probably.
Or Two Broke Girls.
Or probably. Maybe. I'd say so. I mean, it lacks
Again,
some titties there, but,
another piece, another bit that was supposed to be used during our
April Fool's.
episode that didn't happen. So, next time we'll post some actual fantastic fucking fan art because this is trash.
That was
Absolute
actually
trash.
the original box art for Postal 4.
Yeah, this is definitely original box art style.
that's going to be the limited edition Kat Dennings super special.
As always, if you want your custom postal art to be used in our podcast, make sure you post it on Twitter and use the hashtag I Regret Nothing Podcast. You could probably post it on Instagram too, if Pedro actually searches for this shit. I don't believe that he actually does. I think he has too many things to do. But yeah, thanks for turning that in, Rick Hunter, via fax. That's
And fax
some
machines
people-
don't even have that. But which is
Yeah.
wow. That guy,
Some
that,
people
whoever did that was on drugs.
some people were asking how different 1.0 will be from 0.9. And I mean, I don't think it's going to be that different.
No.
We're going to add like a few new things, but yeah, 0.9 was pretty much like the 1.0, but we're adding new stuff, more optimization.
That's
Oh,
why
that's
we
actually-
That's why we numbered it 0.9. I mean, the whole point is that it was nearly what we're going to be releasing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that'll piss some of you off because you're like, well, this isn't working on my Apple IIe. And it's like, yeah, no, it's not going to work on
By
your
the way,
shitty.
are we going to lift the tarp for 1.0?
on the car.
It's not going to be ready yet. I don't think so.
Okay, so we are going to keep it up, keep it down for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People have been wanting me to say gabagool.
Gabagool.
So I guess I got to say
Gabagool.
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 I was buying a bunch of gabagool. You know, we binge watched Sopranos at my house the last few months because my wife had never seen it. So I was like constantly buying gabagool for the house. And every time I'd get it, I'd come home and McKinley would be like, "Oh, what happened?" I'd be like, Gabagoo.
It's like Christmas.
Yeah, and she didn't get it. I was like, oh, it just means capicola. It's all. It's the word capicola.
We should have Gabagool jump scare in Postal 4. Like Vince just comes on your screen. Yeah.
Gabagoo. Yeah, he
it's
comes
like
out.
the
It's like
toasty
I was
guy.
gonna say it's like the toasty guy. When
Gary Potter.
when you throw the hook and it rips their head off, that's when it should be like gabagool.
Gabagool. Yeah.
Oh, Gary Potter. We will try to add a DLSS soon in the game.
Yeah,
Soonish.
and ray tracing.
Yeah.
8K.
Ray traced piss.
Next gen graphics.
We're gonna have so much ray tracing, like Control. You're gonna be able to see the Postal Dude's reflection in a ashtray.
Yeah.
You can't see his reflection in a mirror right now, but we're gonna make sure you can see it in the ashtrays.
Yeah. Only in the ashtrays.
I think that's the key to success.
Yeah. I think that's the goal, the end game.
No, Emil, we don't have a release date for Brain Damaged. We're going to let Hyperstrange announce that, and it'll be announced soon.
Oh yeah, keep in mind, guys, we are not the developers of Postal Brain Damaged. We are just the guys who say, "Hey, do this shit."
Well, we are the co-publishers, so
Yeah.
we are involved, but we're not going to take their we're not going to take the air out of their fucking announcement. Let them announce that shit, and they are. It's coming. It's coming soon.
Imagine Postal 3 situation, but done right. Okay.
Yeah, and you can already play it right now and see that it's not Postal 3.
Oh, absolutely not.
Gary Potter, we're not hiring right now, but that doesn't mean we may not have something for you to do if you have a specifically good eye for game development. And if you do, and you have some special skill, make sure you send your resume to me, MikeJacoPostal.com. Charismatic AIDS.
Running through,
will there be RWS
running
tank
through
tops?
Pedro or any of us, and we can give it.
Yeah.
There are
Somebody-
RWS tank tops, but they're for women. There are not men's tank tops. Sorry about that. Vicarious Visions, now officially merged into Blizzard.
Yeah, those are the guys who made Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2. And before, Microsoft's acquisition of Blizzard is still not finalized. And in a very small chance, it could not be finalized. But until then, I guess that Blizzard will still try to fuck up everything like they always do. And I think that's one of the things that I want Microsoft to undo, which is to separate Vicarious Visions from Blizzard as much as they can. Because, fuck, they really did a great job with Tony Hawk's remasters. And it will be a shame, really.
I actually haven't played the remasters.
Yeah, those are pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Actually,
admit.
but yeah, it must be hard when you buy a big studio that already owns like tons of smaller studios or even big studios. So and merging everything into one bit, but yeah. But I mean, I'm sure Microsoft can do it. I mean, like every big publishers or like game studio, they keep buying each other. Like Sony does it, Microsoft does it, Nintendo does it. So maybe one day it will be us.
Yeah.
That would be nice. If anybody's listening that wants to buy us and can make a serious offer, let me know.
Oh yeah.
We don't take rubles.
Oh,
Pedro
no,
Santos
absolutely not.
Productions just buys us.
Xeron, Cat Dennings Limited.
Cat Dennings. That would be the name of my company. And I would be so proud of it. Like, yeah, totally.
The suggested delays at Sony could point to a 2023 PlayStation VR 2 release.
Yeah.
What's
If you
going
guys
on?
want
Is
to
there supply chain issues, or are they just delaying it because it's not cool?
No,
Honestly,
it's
that-
supply chain. Yeah. Like a lot of like people are trying to release their like new phones and tech stuff and VR, but they're having like a display, I think, production issue. So Apple, they were gonna release also a VR headset this year, but they are moving it to next year. So
That sucks.
Yep. It looks dope. Like the Sony headset looks fantastic. So
Fantastic.
fantastic.
Matrix Awakens dev says switch from UE4 to UE5 was very smooth. Well, I think that might also be a product of they didn't have a lot going on.
Yeah,
Right.
It's one scene. Yeah.
It's
well,
a tech
it's
demo.
it's a city, but all you can do is drive and fly.
Yeah.
That's
And
No
change,
combat. You drive right through people. They just disintegrate when you drive through them.
It's
What
very
is a-
beautiful though.
It is
very well
Not
done.
gonna
Yeah.
lie, it's
and it
really-
runs really
but it's-
well.
But it's not
Yeah.
a game.
No, it's not a game,
In a
and
sense.
and it doesn't. It really doesn't have a lot going on.
Yeah. I mean, the car physics and destruction looks also pretty amazing. Yeah.
And and they might
it-
say it's smooth, but we also don't know what size team they had doing that.
That's true,
I think
that's
they no, I think they said it was about like 10 to 15 people, and they made it over 3 to 6 months. I think it took them. It's the people who from the coalition who made the demo.
Right, but those same 10 to 15 people also did the upgrade of the engine.
Not. I
Oh.
mean, they were like the. I think it's the coalition is owned by Epic Games, so they were working with the people who made the engine. So for them, it was pretty easy.
Must have been
Yeah.
pretty easy then.
So 6 months to do a tech demo, and we can take 6 months to make a game. Some people say.
Yeah, it should be
Some
done
people
already. Should have been done
Yeah, it
years
should be
ago.
done already. Oh shit! Oh shit! I mean, a full-blown game, open world.
Slick on top. You don't have to imagine it. We're going to be putting Postal 4 on Unreal 5. It's probably going to look very similar.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, but hopefully we can remove the load zones and optimization will be a little bit better. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
a
not going to
lot
be
of-
quite so simple. I think there's going to be a lot broken, but
Yeah.
that's just
Oh
me.
yeah, totally.
yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
can imagine a bunch of shit breaking, but that's why
Yeah.
we're here.
Yeah.
We are.
Plus,
I mean,
it's
that's
a
what we
big
do
enough,
every day.
but it's a big enough update that it's worth the work.
Yeah, for sure.
The biggest
It
issue
should-
the only
it
issue I
shouldn't-
can see though is for console ports. Like
Mm-hmm.
is the Unreal 5 build as ready for console porting? Probably not.
I mean, I would imagine. I mean, all the features from UE4 they are inside UE5 or half baked in UE5, but I think it should be fine. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we shall see.
We shall see with the port.
I mean, technically, there's only one game that came out under UE5 right now, and it's Fortnite. So,
Yep.
well,
and it's on consoles, but I mean, yeah, the game has been around for
It
years.
is
so-
surprising. Usually they hand the finished engine over to some bigger devs so that they have a bigger launch than that. But
Yeah, but I mean, Fortnite is like it's their like tech.
oh yeah, of
game
course
where
they they didn't want other people to have their hands on UE5 right away to make money on it. So like I wonder how many more microtransactions we can sell before other people.
Well, I
cannibalize
just think it's very painful that they haven't made an Unreal game, Unreal tournament game.
There was
there was one that
an
came out a
Unreal,
few
there was
years
an
ago,
Unreal Tournament tech demo baked
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
Unreal 4.
Yeah. But
Unreal
they
Tournament
said
99 is still the best.
I think they gave it to the fans, and they are like, make the game after they released it.
Hey,
the
yeah,
tech
what
demo.
happened to the intestines in Postal 4? What happened to that gore stuff?
They were temporarily deactivated. They will be activated
Yeah.
soon.
Okay,
We
there you go.
temporarily downgraded the gore, and then we will upgrade it again. And it will be
Yeah.
better than ever.
So we can sell you the idea that we did something. Not just kidding.
And we should have
we-
the whip intestines. You can whip it around their neck, pull them in.
That's actually
Strangle them.
something we talked about.
Yeah, we did.
The whip. Yeah.
The spice must flow. Dune RTS coming this month.
oh yeah,
I'm
true.
not
yeah.
going to play that. I'm not going to play it.
Are you
I'm not going to
sure?
play it,
No.
but I'm interested to see. The thing is that I wish it came out as a full game, but it's coming out in early access, which might be for the better. But I wanted the whole experience directly. But hopefully, it will be good. I like RTS games, so
Yeah, I'm personally very hyped about it.
yeah. I saw some gameplay. It looks interesting. You can choose who you want to play in a game and go around the planet and see the worm and all that. But yeah.
It's the Cat Dennings of video games. I like it, but Mike doesn't.
I want a Mad Max style Dune game.
That will be great.
Dude,
Yeah.
the Mad Max game they released a few years ago from Avalanche was so good.
Yeah.
Underrated. So
that
underrated.
I played again recently.
That was so
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
No one played it though.
No.
Apparently.
I
but
want
it
to
was
fly
good.
around in an ornithopter in the desert. That's what I want to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that'd be good.
So dope.
Someone
Next
make it.
segment. We didn't even make artwork bumper for this, and Pedro spent about 4 seconds looking for stuff. But here's our next segment.
Cool.
Cool comment, bro.
What could it be?
Cool comment, bro. It's just some comments on today's post about the birthday. Lame. This is so lame.
I mean, I tried.
You know, this is almost as lame as us posting April Fool's fan art and comments from cunts.
Yeah,
So,
I still have the fucking I'm still taking in the whole April Fool's thing, so
yeah.
that's why.
So thank you, Lord Kendall and Martin Tolberg and a little slice of everything and Shicon and Wilhelmus Maximus. You made it onto the cool comment bro section of the I Regret Nothing podcast. And thank you to Pedro for spending too much time jerking off to Kat Dennings that he couldn't actually go find a good comment.
I knew some good comments, but I couldn't find them. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
The most recent comments of the fucking.
Hey, look, I found some good ones. It's just the top of the comment section for the latest post.
There we go. The lamest shit ever.
All right.
Oh, man,
Kingdom
that's a
Hearts
nice
4.
Band-Aid.
I didn't play 1 or 2 or 3.
About the what?
Kingdom Hearts. Didn't play them.
Oh, you didn't.
Yeah, the new one looks interesting. The fact that they are like in Tokyo, and they didn't really show like the Disney stuff too much, but I'm sure it will be there. But I think they said they will include Star Wars in this one, Star Wars characters. So
Wow.
that might be interesting.
Let's
Yeah.
milk the fuck out of those characters some more.
Yeah.
Are we going to have Herbie the car? I mean,
I
it's
don't know.
No, just Lindsay Lohan. That's-
Okay. God damn it.
You're going to have to find someone else to love instead of Kat Dennings. It's going to be Lindsay Lohan.
Ah, shit. Okay, I guess I'm going to press K.
That's enough about Kingdom Hearts. Graphics card shipments increased by nearly 30% year over year. That's nice. That still wasn't
Yeah.
hitting demand. Not even close.
Not
Yeah.
even close. I mean, there's more demand than it's ever been. That's why there's
think
so
the-
many.
They cannot stop the scalpers.
Well,
Impossible.
that's a product of the issue, right? Like they could.
Yeah.
They
They
could.
don't want to.
They just don't.
I mean,
Yeah.
the cash is.
Well, I think
raised.
eBay did something that prevents it a little bit, but not completely. And but people always find a different way to do it anyway. So
That said, fuck PayPal.
Yeah.
Every time you
Fuck PayPal.
can,
like PayPal.
tell your friends, fuck PayPal.
friends, tell your
Steam Deck
dogs.
emulation getting way more convenient.
Oh yeah.
Why? What came out?
There's a new fucking emulator. A bunch of emulator updates going just for the Steam Deck, which are very cool. And we got almost an ultimate portable gaming console here.
Is there
It
a
was
Switch?
already-
Is there a Switch emulator?
Yes, there
I
is.
think so. Yeah, I
easy.
think that's a Switch emulator.
There's a Switch emulator. I mean, you have a bunch of emulators. We could go on with a big list here, but
Is there birth control emulator playing Doom?
yes.
Because that's what I
there
want.
is. There's a birth control emulator, so you can play Doom with only dots in a fucking dot matrix style. But yeah, it's getting really good, and I think that Valve is doing a great job here that they haven't done before with their former hardware, which is awesome. I mean, they didn't really set the bar that high with the other hardware. Maybe with the Steam controller, that one was good. Okay, I guess.
I mean, the Valve Index was also pretty good.
Yeah, I guess so.
He
It was
guesses.
decent.
He
I
guesses.
guess so.
I have
I
one.
haven't
Guesses.
tried that.
I have
I
one.
haven't
I had a
tried.
Vive and an Index.
Which
Both good.
one do you think is the best.
Well, the index is better. Obviously, the controllers are
Yeah.
better, but it still has, it still needs better resolution in the eyes. Still not amazing.
Yeah.
As long as you don't get sick, that's all
True.
good.
Witcher 4. It's not really Witcher 4. Just the new Witcher game is going to be using Unreal 5. That's big news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they are ditching their own in-house engine here, and that
They
means a
actually
lot.
they actually explained why. They said, well, the reason they ditch it is that they don't want to run into a million issues like they did with Cyberpunk, like a million bugs like before the release and having. So they want something more controlled, pretty much.
They want something
Yeah.
that they're not doing the work on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
They want
Well-
something that has millions of testers.
Yeah,
Makes
we got
sense.
Rockstar,
It does make sense.
Rockstar
Yeah.
doing stuff
Thanks,
with
Fortnite.
Unreal. We got CD Projekt Red doing stuff with Unreal. So it's getting
Running with scissors, doing stuff with Unreal.
fucking
Unreal.
running with scissors.
That's what we do, man. And to
yeah.
close out our show, we'll talk about a little Star Wars stuff. Obviously, the new Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, dope.
So good.
Obi-Wan show coming out in about a month and a half, dope. Just so much good Star Wars stuff coming.
Yeah, for those who are fans of Star Wars, we are in for so many treats.
So many treats.
Yep.
So many treats.
I know people think they were wronged by Book of Boba Fett. And I do think they should just stop giving Robert Rodriguez time to make episodes. They just don't work.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we've had more bad than good the last few years. So, I mean, I'm sorry. We've had more
more
good than
good than
bad.
bad.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
backwards.
I was about to say, oh,
We've had
shit,
way more
really?
good than bad. Even with Boba Fett, I thought there were more good episodes than bad. But
And the Star Wars Day, May the 4th, is coming out soon, and I think they said they will announce a bunch of stuff, including the new Fallen Order game, Fallen Order 2, I think. So
Fallen Order was fucking dope.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the sequel is coming.
I think we need live action Cal. I think we need some sort. I think he should get his own show.
Somebody's
Big-
asking
yeah.
when can we expect Zach Ward voice back for Postal 4?
No
after
idea.
1.0.
No idea.
Yeah.
Just after 1.0. We don't know exactly.
No
when.
idea.
And
Yeah.
when we know, we'll let you know.
Yeah. But just wanted to, let you guys know that it's coming. All right. Well, we just about hit an hour on this 19th anniversary edition of the I Regret Nothing podcast. Happy birthday, Postal 2. You were the first game that I made. You were my first foray into the industry. I didn't think I'd still be selling you 19 years later. I just wanted to tell you I love you. And maybe we'll have some sex later.
Yeah. That's how you lost your virginity.
I did.
It
I
was
lost my
Postal 2.
virginity to Postal 2.
Yeah.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Pedro. Thanks for barely doing any research for this episode, Pedro, you lazy fuck. Guys, get back
You're
to
welcome.
finishing the game. You have 7 days. Got to crack that whip. This was too long of a break.
Gulp.
Love all of you. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.